Welcome back. Now, as you can see here, we have Fódlan surrounded pretty much everywhere. It's like, he really can't do much. It's like, you're the only one who's sort of like all the way down here, and it's like, well, you're gonna have to wait there. There's nothing you can do. Really, you can't get close enough. Could I have come up there? I doubt it. What is that orb thing? I don't know. Is it just a light? Suppose it is. But yeah, like, there's nothing he can do. He's gonna die. So let's see about getting close here. Like, oh, you're still too far away? Like,
Me?
So far away. Let's head in with you then. What should we use to destroy him? This is the question. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna die from this one, but it's like, go with that one because it's the 27 mit.
I have no time to waste on the likes of you.
You say this, but you're going to die. Easily. I knew that would happen, so it's fine. And it's like, who do I want to get XP? Marianne, maybe? Put her there, so she doesn't actually get hurt too badly, because he could even easily just hit her or something like that.
To think that I would lose to mere beasts.
That was it. That was the best you could do, mate. Alright.
I guess I feel a little stronger.
I guess.
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
I guess this is still far from over.
That sums the game up for me so far. He's got new hair. Oh. Fishing! Oh, the little chippy's changed.
Teach! We won! I'll be honest, when I lost sight of you, I broke into a cold sweat. But Gerald's killer is dead. All's well that ends well.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, true, but again, like you said, this is far from over.
You're kidding, right? I understood putting it off while we were in battle, but now that it's over, just go ahead and spit it out. That hair, those eyes, that unfathomable power. What happened out there?
I became God. I will tell you.
You mean to tell me that an entity who claims to be the goddess was living in your mind? And it's been that way since you were a baby? And this goddess entrusted all of her goddess-like power to you and then vanished. It's a difficult story to swallow, Teach. But the way you look now, I guess I've got no choice but to believe it. How could something like that happen? There must be a clue in Gerald's diary. If you believe the diary, there's a high possibility that Rhea did something to you when you were born. That's likely when all this began. What in the world happened to you as a baby? And what was Rhea after?
I've been asking those questions for a while.
Teach! What's the matter? Did you trip or... Wait. Are you sleeping? This must be an effect of the goddess's power. I wonder if Teach's body can handle the strain. Think, Claude. What now? Maybe Hilda can help carry her back? She'll complain, but she won't refuse.
Hilda is clearly the strongest one.
In time's flow, see the glow of flames ever burning bright on the swift rivers drift, broken memories alight.
Professor, you must remain still.
Where am I?
Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you. Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fódlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my... Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you, always, always and forever.
So I'm assuming bacon-loving vampire was right there. Well done on that.
Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather-white snow falls on Fódlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
So it's winter. Got it. Winter is coming. Got it. Linked arts. I do like this new chibis with the green hair. It's like, it's so cool. They changed the little chibi. Cool. This is starting to get answers in the story now. That's the thing. Because that's the thing that was bothering me. We weren't getting answers to questions. We're just getting the questions again.
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak, for now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Setteth, enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
Indeed, we must go there at once. But first, let's spend a month in the monastery. So, a revelation?
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seiros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seiros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fódlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seiros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
This whole like Seiros and passing down information, leading the people, and it's like, And Ray, you're the one in charge of this whole thing. Uh-huh. So anyway, do you think it wise to bring them into this a mission? Now?
It is said that when Seiros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seiros, I will be by your side as well.
See there. She's the leader. Strange.
The occasion is too significant to be missed. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Rhea and Sethith were not their usual selves. What happened to teach that's questionable? And what really awaits at the Holy Tomb? The way they were acting, I don't think they have any plans of sharing that information.
So where my mind is right now with theories and stuff like that is Rhea in a similar situation to the Professor Byleth? Just that idea of like she had something inside of her, then she merged with it. But instead of Sothis, it was Seiros. So if we were to be into like a Seiros hybrid, a Sothis hybrid, she's a Seiros hybrid. That's the only thing I can think of happening there. So anyway, Hilda's birthday. Host a tea party. Let's go over a chamomile.
Wow, thanks for inviting me.
Offer some tea.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Her eyes then, they were like, So, cute accessories. Heart-racing memories. Mighty weapons. Oh. What the hell was that? This thing is that in case you're pausing, there was like a noise. And I couldn't tell whether or not it was being picked up. You may have not heard it, so if you're wondering why I was quiet, that's why. And it was like, was that a horn outside or something?
Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
It's just sort of like, should I make a cut? Is that going to carry on? Is it an alarm? I don't know. So it's sort of like, I'll just wait a little bit, and then it's like, it ended. So it's like, oh, just have a little bit of fun with that. And then Hanneman's birthday. Host a tea party. Yes, we'll do bergamot. No idea. The bright notes of this tea stem from an infusion of citrus oils. The blend is highly favored by nobility.
My room works better for me, but I am willing to compromise. For today. My, but you have exquisite taste in tea. This is one of my favorites. I always try to keep some around.
Your room, you say? Your velvet room.
Thank you.
Drink it then.
Delicious.
I'll say, we're just staring at it and doing weird things with it. Drink it.
What?
Okay, working together. Oh.
What?
The opera. Oh, alright then. Fine. Drink your tea.
Thank you for a wonderful time, Professor.
Yes, yes indeed. Connectong. By fusing with Sothis and awakening the progenitor's god's powers, Byleth obtained the certification for the Enlightened One class. Oh. Well, we're going with that instead of like this whole... Indeed. Like, wow. So no way to wander around with these clothes on? Because that would be more interesting. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Because it's like, I was trying to... Like, all the little icons have changed as well. Because I was trying to get up my... What was it? I was trying to get my reason, wasn't I? So I could get that class, but it's like, well... If I've got this awesome other class, it's like, well, I'm sticking with that. So it's a question of, alright, Claude now. I want to get you up to something else, like the bow knight. So I need riding and lance. The riding's going to be the difficult one, but the lance? It's one of the things where it's like, what can I do during the, like, monastery bit to try and get these guys up? It's riding and lance, I want him now. Like, his bow's fine. So I need to change him, like, what he's learning. So, let me write this down. Let me open up a notepad. Let me open a text document. Because I want to get these things right. So, riding and... What was it? Riding and lance for Claude. That's what we want, yeah. Does anyone do 2 at the moment? Because it's like, we've got 4, but... should actually work on 4 at this point. It's like, when I do the leveling up, if I can change them to something that'll fit, that would be helpful. So what we got here, so you want sword. Ooh. Potentially. Although they're Dark Knight. So we want the Dark Knight with Lorenz. So we need to get his riding up. So riding with Lorenz. That's what we want, because then you can get around the battlefield faster, which is what I need. Who else? Raphael, you're fine with your dancer. Hilda. Right, so Hilda I do want to get up. So. I'd like to get the axe there. It's like we're trying to get her heavy armor, because I want Great Knight. So I want Great Knight, so I need heavy armor and riding for Hilda. Here we go. I mean, I could change it now, can't I, somewhere? Let's try it. Marianne as well, probably. Because what we want is... It's going to have to be the Holy Knight, isn't it? So we want the Holy Knight, so we need riding and lance for Marianne. I like the shoulders on that one. Right, so... It's just so I could like work from it. It's like, okay, so I need to go into the menu. Can I change it so like there's somewhere that I know I can change what they're doing. But I don't know. I think it's in when we get to the actual lessons and stuff, isn't it? So it's sort of like, we don't want to do that yet. So what I'm going to do is actually skip exploring this month. Go in the seminar, and next month I'll go into the monastery, and then the month after that, what I'll do is then go off and do some leveling up and stuff like that. So, seminar, and we'll have that with... So I'm thinking it's that, because I've got my list. This is why I got my list, so I could say, like, so it's like riding seems to be the major one across all of them. So if I can get some riding here, that would be nice. Nope. Right, so, it's like who I can take as well. It's like I need Claude, Lorenz, Hilda, and Marianne. It's just that sort of like, can I change to a class here that would actually get stuff up for you? So you need riding and lance. Can I change to a class that gets that for you? Like, is there any way to change the class here? That would be good. Because... There, reclass, that's what I'm after. Okay, so, Claude. What's your unique one? A noble? I didn't know this was a thing. Is that what it starts at? That's what it starts at, isn't it? Okay, so, we want... Riding and lance. It's like, there's lance. Just so we get his lance up. That's the aim there.
Than ever to my dream.
Indeed, indeed. And Lorenz, we want to get up your... It's again riding, isn't it? So it's sort of like... We actually change you to a cavalier. That gets you riding up.
I am a sight.
That would be a good idea. It's like, this is what I'm going to do with my leveling up, is get these guys sorted so I can get this stuff. So, what was it? Marianne, we need riding and lance. So, there's your lance. It's your riding I'm after.
I guess I'll
That's what I need, is get the riding up with these guys. Oh, I didn't want it all the way back there. How did I get to there? A. Inventory reclass. Hilda. Right, so Hilda, I need heavy armor and riding. And we're already working on our heavy armor here, aren't we? It's the riding I need. Don't think she can get riding anywhere from here. Okay, so, right, we got that far. It's just getting it up with them, that's the thing. Let's see then, so seminar. Lance, I've not got the people I want. It's like, Lance there, it's like, would be nice to actually bring Hilda along. It's not bringing the people I want, is it? Just kind of annoying. It's like, it's not got the people I want. So let's actually then, yes, do the exploring. Or should we? It's like, can't hear Sothis' voice anymore. Because she's dead. Sort of. Kind of. Raphael. Let's go speak to Raphael.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look?
I've changed quite a bit.
Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
I love how joyous. Yes, joyous. One thing I should check. I don't want to reclass, but it's just sort of like, what do I need for the enlightened one? So this is where your reason actually comes in from the looks of it. Or is that faith? I always get confused what the little book is. Yeah, it's faith. Okay, so we've got faith as well now. So it is basically still carrying on with swords. That's what I kind of wanted to just be aware of, sort of thing.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
See, this is the thing. It's like her dialogue is almost there. It's almost there, but it's like just at the end there, it's like, you went just a bit too far, and it's like that's what makes me just be like, I don't like that character. It's like, if it just had that last line removed, they'd be like, yeah, completely fine.
So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance? I've always imagined the goddess, how beautiful she must be.
Am I? Alright then, steady on, mate. Jeez. I'd like to do some gardening, yes. We'll harvest. It's a lovely harvest. Let's plant some stuff then. Boom, boom, boom. Can I do one more now? Have I always been able to do 4 and I just missed it? I don't know. Cultivate. Lovely.
Huh? I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
I don't know either.
Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Indeed. Something tells me it's going to be a sacrifice. Just the way it's sort of like, yeah, you're building up to something there, aren't you, Rhea? With the way you worded things. Blue thingies, Petra!
In Brigid, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength.
they are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor.
I can't fly.
Are you knowing that for certain? Maybe you will have wings grow and soar through the sky.
That'd actually be pretty cool. Can that happen now? Now. Now. No? Fine. Didn't want to fly anyway. I didn't want to fly. I don't know where you got the idea that I wanted to fly. No. 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 No fruit.
Hello there.
Right, so.
This one, yes? This one, yes?
Two leaves.
I think this one, yes? This one, yes?
This one, yes. This one, yes. This one, yes.
I thank you.
Alright, got the idea.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
Nope.
Hey, welcome.
Alright, so.
You have a good play. You have a good
oh my god.
You have a good you have a good
Hopefully Caspar is going to appreciate all this stuff we're going to be giving him.
You have a good pleasure doing
this. Jeez.
You have a good pleasure. Come again.
Gatekeeper, save me. Ha!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The Professor went out and got some new power.
I do love his attitude. He's just so bubbly.
Professor, you've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fódlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
No idea. Just.
Hey there. Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Maybe. Maybe not. Like, probably one person we don't want to be just professor, you know.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
It does explain why Rhea did make us professor so fast. Let's see here. Gifts. Nah, me.
Thanks for this.
That's better.
Thanks for this. For me? Thanks. For me. Thanks.
It's like, oh my god.
Thanks. For. Thanks.
Blah. Blah. Blah.
Thanks for this. Thanks. Thanks for this. Thanks for this. Thanks for this.
Oh my god. Are we there yet?
Thanks for this. Thanks.
Let's go have some tea. That's what we need. Okay, so. Go with that.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Plans for the future.
Whoa.
Got lively.
Huh?
A strong battalion.
Whoa. Huh?
You seem well.
Whoa. I'm gonna keep training until I can beat you.
I'm part god. Praise.
Nah.
Nah. It's a great tea
Thanks
time.
for this, Professor.
Yeah, your normal dialogue, we know. Right, now let's try recruiting him finally.
Hey, Professor.
Oh
You
my
know?
god. So maybe there's a little scene he's got to do. Feels like what it's leading up to, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Right, let's get these two up here, and then we'll end this part. And the next part we'll carry on as we... Oh, you know what we're up to these days, so...
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you?
You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
Don't worry. I'm fine.
I see. Well, that makes me feel better. But still, be careful.
Alright, any blue thingies in here? Yes, I saw one. Yes. I'm picking all these blue thingies up. I'm not actually handing them in. I should do that. Although it's like... Still feel like this monastery bit's a bit too long-winded now. It was so good at first. It's like, gets in the way of the really good gameplay, I feel.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garegg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Eyre family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Right, so let's end this part here then, and in the next part we'll have a look at the shops over here. You know how we normally do. So we'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.